Hello children, today we are going to study subtraction of a one-digit number from a two-digit number. So before we start, let us recall what are two-digit and one-digit numbers. A two-digit number has two places, a tens place and the ones place. Numbers 0 to 9 are one-digit numbers because they have single digit and only one place, that is ones. Numbers 10 to 99 are two-digit numbers because they have two digits, so they have two places, that is ones place and the tens place. On your screen you can see delicious red apples. Let's put them in boxes of 10. That means here in the yellow box we have 10 apples. In the other yellow box also we have 10 apples and 5 are outside the box. That means 2 tens and 5 ones. 2 tens and 5 ones, that means 25 apples. There are about 25 apples. Now Varun ate 3 apples. Let's find out how many apples would be left that are not eaten. Let's cross out the first apple, second, and then third. These 3 apples are eaten by Varun. We see that 22 apples are left. Now let's do subtraction by writing these two numbers in the table. Which number would go in first in this table? Because it's subtraction, the bigger number will be on top. And 25 is greater than 3, so we write 25 first. And the sign of subtraction is minus, so we put minus, and 3 will go below 5 in the ones column because there are no tens in 3, right? Only 3 apples Varun has eaten. So 3 will go below 5 in the ones column. Now we start subtracting from the ones column as you know. So 5 minus 3 will be 2, and in the tens column 2 you'll bring down as it is. So we see 22 apples are left. Here are a few milk bottles on your screen. These milk bottles are sourced from the cow through machines, and then they are packed in bottles, and then they are taken off for the distribution to the market in a big blue truck. There were about 36 milk bottles, and look, 4 milk bottles have cracked. We need to find out how many bottles are still intact, that means that are not cracked. So again, we can find the answer to this problem by subtracting the total number of bottles that were there and the number of bottles that have cracked. We are going to minus the two numbers. On your screen you can see that here's our table, and we are going to write the bigger number first, 36, then 4, and put the sign of subtraction, which is minus. Now we'll subtract from the ones column. 6 minus 4 will be 2, and 3 will bring down as it is because there is no digit below 3 in the tens column. We see that our answer is 32. That means 32 bottles remain that are intact or not cracked. Here is a beautiful orange orchid. 89 oranges were collected from the orchid. Let's place them in boxes of 10. Here is the first box of 10 oranges, another, going on. We see that there are 8 boxes of 10 and 9 oranges are placed outside. So we have about 89 oranges. Now you see that 8 have gone bad. 8 oranges are rotten. We need to find out how many oranges are still in good condition. So you know that the answer to this problem can be found out by subtracting the number of oranges that have rotten from the total number of oranges that were collected. In the table, we are going to write the bigger number first, followed by the sign of subtraction. The smaller number will come below the bigger number. Starting subtraction from the ones column, 9 minus 8 is 1, and 8 will in the tens column we'll bring down as it is because there's no digit below 8 in the tens column. So our answer is 81. Hence 81 oranges remain. Also from the pictures it is clear that 81 oranges are still in good condition if you go by crossing out the rotten ones. It's time for celebration. Tiara has baked gingerbread cookies. They are about 78 in number. She has called her friends to share the cookies and have a good time. Her friends take one cookie each and they have eaten about 3 cookies. How many cookies would be still left in the basket of the gingerbread cookies? This is also a question of subtraction. So in the table here we are going to write the bigger number first, putting the sign of subtraction. Then 3 will come below 78. Now we are going to subtract the digits in the ones column. 8 minus 3 will be 5 and 7 will bring down as it is. Hence 75 cookies are left in the basket. Varun has 65 toy cars in a huge basket at his home. Avi comes to his place to play with him. Varun gives him 3 toy cars because Varun knows that sharing is caring and Varun is a good boy. Now he needs to find out how many toy cars are still left in the basket. So to find the answer, we are going to subtract the number of toys taken by Avi from the number of toys that were there in the basket. So in the table, we are going to write the bigger number on top, 65, and then followed by the sign of subtraction, which is the minus sign. Then 3 will come below 5 in the ones column. Starting subtraction from the ones column, 5 minus 3 will be 2 and 6 will bring down as it is. So we see 62 toy cars are left with Varun in the basket. Here are a few practice questions that you can do in your notebook, and after you are done solving these questions on your own, you can check your answers from the next slide.